Well, it's breaking the spell of time. You see, go back to Ian Zungold's work where he made it very clear, and I resonated to the core with this, that the calendars have been there to control the mind and man. And the Mayans did not teach time. They taught states of mind. This is why the age of Pisces, even in the astrotheology sense, it's like I was saying to Clarity and Chris last night, you know, Pythagoras didn't listen to me last time. I tried to tell him why, you know, the planets were the notes. And there was a missing note, but he missed it. It's okay, we got it this time. Right, big joke. But anyway, get the notion that time, if you were caught in a calendar sense of expecting something to happen at a certain time, you are not in the now moment. You're looking to a past or a future event, so you're out of time. You are not in the now. You're lost in time. You're lost in space. When you understand that these are states of mind and concepts, not calendar date. There's no date system on the Mayan calendar. Yet man has translated it falsely into a time frame. December 21st, 2012, the age of... No. That's when that particular aspect of the calendar ran out, and it restarts. So what that is a new state of mind beginning. Now, not everyone's going to enter that new state of mind. You know, just because it's a good idea doesn't mean to say everyone's going to jump on board with it. Okay? So that's the difference between a state of mind, being in a state of mind versus being caught in a calendar cycle. Cycle, spirit harvest. Right? That's what cycles are. So get out of the cycle, get into the state of mind. And the state of mind is simply that. When you leave the age of Pisces, you've stopped believing, and you will never believe anything anyone says anymore. You will be an investigator to know for yourself that which is true to you. No more duping. Okay? Same thing with the mind. Yeah. Same thing with all of these. And what has religion and schools and everything taught? It's all been about the calendar, forcing things into future time, past time. I mean, have a look around. Look at the cycles that people go through, the traditions and the cycles. It's fall fair time, and people are going to do the same thing they did last year. It'll feel different because it's a different time, and it wasn't fun last year. You know, they'll do the same thing at St. Patrick's. They'll do the same thing at Christmas. They'll do the same things at Thanksgiving. They'll do the same things at February's Valentine's Day, and all of these different things. Everyone's doing the same thing over and over and over. You not notice the cycles?
Yeah.
Now, where's the development in that? There isn't. That's called repeat the cycle and then planning for the next one. That's why, you know, before the season's out, you know, how would you put it? By the time the Halloween candy's coming off the shelves, they're already putting the Christmas stuff up. You notice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's called pre-programming. They call it marketing. It's programming. You know, to get people into that, well, it's Christmas is coming, so we better empty our whole bank account and go into debt again for some, you know, commerce fiction bullshit thing. And that's the trap. And then they put enough guilt on it and say, well, you didn't get anybody anything for Christmas? You evil. I don't deal with evil traditions, okay? I don't believe in worshiping the Satan. And that's the whole thing about Saturn, too. Saturn is the great balancer as well. And this is where Set, 7, God, Saturn, Satan, one and the same. Judas and Jesus are the same thing, right? It depends on you. What does it represent to you? If you see it as Satan, it will be that. If you see it as 7, you will see that. So what is it? It's what you choose it to be. That's the free will choice. Not because someone told you it means this. Well, no, Saturn is Satan because somebody told you. I know. You're programmed. Get over it. How about you look at it as it is that, and it is that as well. And that way, you don't have a belief system working anymore. You have knowing what is going on in your state of mind. It means you are the one doing the work on you, and you are the one centering your reality. No one's shifting you out of it. No one's convincing you that, or making you believe that it has to be something else. And what we have on this planet are a planet full of believers that are soon and in rapid fashion becoming knowers. This is Noah and the ark. You see, this half moon is also the ark. The Capricorn on the Nebra sky disk what that arc represents is the short time frame that Nibiru is here. Because when I went to a sky chart of the solar system with Nibiru coming in on an inclined angle and passing through, I noticed the exact same arc when its arc started at Venus. Between Earth and Mars, right? Venus, Earth, and Mars. That's where Nibiru, it's a very short arc. And that's what I see that arc as being. That is the Ark of the Covenant. That's the promise returned.
Jason and the Arkonauts.
You got it. Okay? I mean, all these stories tie in. They're all the same story. This is the Ark of the Covenant, Noah's Ark. And there it is on this Bronze Age medallion, right? It's actually I'm not sure how big it is. It doesn't look like it's not huge, but it's not small either. So it's well done, and the metals were used in it. Watch this the sky disk of Nebra, and quite a fascinating dot connecting. When you look at it to connect the dots to Egypt, to all of the Christ story, to the Zodiac, to everything, Nibiru, it's all right there. You just need the eyes to see it. And right now, guys, guess what? We have the eyes to see it. And we're seeing it.